Tashkent, Peter. Hi. How is Tashkent? Welcome everybody. I'm going to show you the central library. Rainy in Tashkent, and this is St. Petersburg. Look at this. India. Hello guys, welcome to continuation of Moscowsky district in St. Petersburg. They made a bird's nest, or what you call that. Alright, look at this. Look at this, guys. This here is the central station, central library of St. Petersburg. Yasha, hello. They might do an interview if you're a first-time traveler with that passport, or that with that passport. And if they do, it might take 5 minutes. But if you're a suspicious person, might take longer. I would say not too long. If you're just a normal guy, you know. Hello, Italy. And yeah, it doesn't matter which border, but. Not necessarily. It depends if they want to do those in certain time of the year. Bushna 14. Oh man. Do you know what? Jimmy. Mä olin just syönyt, mulla oli hemo nälkä. Tai siis halusin biitin. Piragavoy dvorik, mä menin tonne. Tuossa vieressä olisi tommonen vähän geneerisen. So I went to this place here. Piragavoy dvorik. It was really nice, but it was a really nice place though. And they had this here. This is a chain. I think it was alright. I had 3 slices. I had a meat slice. I had a with the curd, and with a pie, apple pie. It was altogether like 400, which is like $6. Patty, this is St. Petersburg. Welcome everybody. Let me show you a bit closer. So this over there is Victory Park as well, but we're gonna, let's see, I think I'm gonna go continue on the main street. Welcome everybody. Make sure you push like and use super chat to support my travel channel. Welcome y'all. This is St. Petersburg on 3rd of May. We just walked from Elektrosila to Ska Arena. I had a little break and now we're here. 24 sons, I'm traveling to my family. They only have Norwegian passport. We don't know about people being there for many hours getting interrogated. I'm 18. I don't think you're gonna be there for hours. That's the worst case scenario in case you have maybe visited certain countries lately, let's put it like this, if you know what I mean, or yeah, something like that. No, it's gonna, if you have especially family there and you're okay, I don't see why would they, but anything can happen. But it's possible you won't be even taken to talks. So yeah. But think about if you want to go through Pskov, you can also go through Narva, unless you want to stay in Pskov a bit also. Pskov is a super awesome place. I really, really like it. Alright, let me show you the... Here, I think it's all closed because now they are having Maisky holidays, May holidays in Russia, which is like 9 days all the way to Victory Day. It's holidays. Check this out, Mike, everybody. This is the central library. I think it's, yeah, it's definitely closed. It's very quiet. Today is Sunday and it's holiday. And check it out. You have these Greek mythology here. Yasha, no problem. If you need detailed advice about traveling, let me know. I have, well, a separate consultation that I offer, but sure, if there's just some questions, I can take some questions as well. But if it's like you want to like detailed help, I'm in for that as well. The library is cool. Yes, it's cool inside us too. I've been only to the entrance once. I've never been filming inside. I know what it looks like. You have to have a card to enter, and I didn't have. I can make it, and foreigners can make it as well, I believe. I think so. All right. Let's guys go into the city. I think we're not gonna go into Victory Park. It's a bit, you know, parks are parks, even though it's super awesome. Hello, Flower. Welcome everybody. Welcome to St. Petersburg. Showing you real life in St. Petersburg. Freaking love it. The greatest place on earth. Alright guys, join the chat. We're gonna go on into on Moskovsky Street towards Lenin Square. I might visit also the Chechme Cathedral. Chechme Cathedral is a Russian Orthodox unique cathedral with Turkish influences because it's in honor of a battle in Turkey, I believe. There's also nearby a cathedral, a palace influenced by Turkey design. I think it's architecture. I think it's like Beyer-based type of style. My leg has a huge, my foot has a bad blister for a few days. I feel my walk feel my step every time I step on it. So, you know. Vendela Ivory. Igor is showing all my favorites. Hold up. A library, a cathedral. Ah, do you know the Chechme Cathedral? That's super rare. It's also on my channel. There's a cool spot behind it also. There's a First World War and Second World War. Can we make it? First World War and Second World War. Fuck, it's red. What you call it? Cemetery. There's also a World War II bunker defending the city. It's all located at Chechme Church. Mayonnaise on a blister. Are you serious? Can't be serious, guys. Inside the palace is not public. Otherwise, I do film palaces on my channel. I have a separate, you know, I have Yusupov Palace, Stroganov Palace filmed inside. What else? The one Alexander Palace from Pushkin, and more. You capping, yeah. Mayonnaise, what the hell? Put some cement. Is it, no, not cement, it's called, what you call it? the gray stuff. Shit, I forgot the word. Alright guys, we are going to go to Moskovsky district right now. This lady ahead of us is actually working at Petersburg right here, I mentioned earlier. There's 2 cafes and I went to the smaller ones, but it's nice to support a smaller business. Robert, you're capping as well, right? Finally. Right, here we go, guys. We are on the move, Moscowsky district. We can go on any side we want, but since we're here, we can be here. We'll switch if there's needed. Otherwise, check it out, full house of nails been done. Beauty salons, etc. Ah, this is Pilki. Pilki is a huge chain, I know. Very popular and a good graded nail salon. Not my nails, not because of my wife. Точка любви, point of love, love point. Guys, do you know what's a love point? It's not a G-spot, it's a shop. LOL. Did you get food? I got some I had some pies. One meat pie, which was really good, and unnecessary 2 sweet ones. One with curd and one with apple and pear, which was so and so. Not necessarily food, but I needed like a break, a little charging my batteries, inner batteries. And I got that and tea. You know, when I have when it's cold or like that, I need some coffee, right? My tea is needed when I'm kind of want something warm, but also I'm thirsty, so that's the best choice. Yeah, and they were like locally made, so it was nice to support local business. Guys, welcome to Moskovsky Prospect. It's a huge prospect, one of the biggest one, going from the city center all the way to outside center southwards. I do remind you guys, I have a little bit of cognac left. You might need it. Inside the courtyards, looking like this. This is Stalinka area from 1950s. Up ahead, way south from the city, maybe 15 kilometers or so from city center, you have Lenin Square, or Moskovskaya Ploshchad, not Lenin Square. Lenin Square is elsewhere, but also huge Lenin standing there, and that was supposed to be the new center of the city of Leningrad, but it didn't happen. Oh, you got Jaeger here. Jaeger is a cool German-style restaurant. It's really cool. They have sausage, good German sausages. It's a bit too maybe cold for outside service, maybe. Winery, Vinoteca. All of these buildings are, and all of these areas are super awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna turn left from the main, probably there. We're gonna go check out the Chechnya Cathedral. I approximately know where it is, somewhere over there. This design is cool, half round shape, huge squares. That's something that were done in the Soviet city design. The time is 10 past 7. Yes, Robert. Little girl and another man. think so, yes. Hermoso dia, Valeria. Does that mean beautiful or what? Hermoso. Hello, Maxine. Vendela. Nice push like as well. I don't want to turn around. There's people left and right. What a beautiful view. Absolutely gorgeous view. I think there's a new thing, guys, going on over here. They have attached to these flags, I don't know, for me at least, I've never seen it before. It's attached saying Полярный, город воинской славы, Полярный, city of military glory. There's different statuses, guys, in Russia. There's hero cities. I think there's like how many? 12? I'm not sure. Military cities, hero cities, which is Moscow, St. Petersburg, Kiev, Minsk, etc. Then there's smaller cities which were also fighting, but they got different status. Yes, they got different statuses. Here it is, military city of military glory, Pskov, right there. Let's go and see the cities as we go by, and let's see how many cities we can recognize as well. Hello, Texas, Houston, Texas. We got a lot of rappers from Houston, Texas, but what is the key? What is the best thing about Houston, Texas? Let me know in the comments. And where you guys watching from, please let me know. This is, you can see, the way that is cinema. Yeah, no, Druzhba, I think it's called. Friendship, that's common naming in Soviet Union. Druzhba, hotel, etc. Everything is bigger. Yeah. I want to taste some Texas food, guys. Ribs, for example. Frank, this is a rib restaurant. But you guys are number one in making ribs, right? Ribs, shawarma, and bar. Really, really awesome, guys. Uruguay in Mexico, awesome, beautiful day, beautiful place, beautiful people. Hello, Uruguay and Mexico. Oh, goodness, no. Massive here as well, guys. Massive. Look at this building, my God. That's the Soviet might. Barbecue, yeah. We got Norwegian flag, by the way. Babies wearing Norwegian flag. People don't care about, politics. People, if they like Norway, they like Norway. No matter if it's in NATO or not. This is great about Russians. Same cannot be said from the Western. Everything is sold out, attached to trying to destroy culture, the hatred towards Russians, culture, especially culture, food, everything, they mix all that shit together, religion especially. They try to mix it up because, well, I'm not gonna explain why. Oxford, UK again. Hello, Barley. We got Barley in the house. Welcome to Moscowsky District Part 2. We are here. Loving it, every second of it. Check out these archways. This is a little bit different design because this here has actually balconies on the side, which is, I haven't seen this before, except over here. You see big archways, but every one of them is different design. Delilah, yes. This is far from the city center, but it's, you know, it's busy anyway you go in St. Petersburg, especially in some places, and it's near some areas. It gets super busy. You don't have to be in the city center. Preparing for the, these are not haven't prepared yet for the summer season. This is Bona, Italian restaurant, pizza and pasta. People are eating inside. But yet, the neighbor restaurant is ready for the summer already. Hitch Meat Restaurant. Notice English. Whoa, check out the car. What is this car? Corvette. Corvette in the house. Guys are looking at it. Hold on. High School, home of Apollos. Let's see, he's gonna do something. I don't think he's gonna drive fast right now. Check out the new neighborhoods here, all of these. Man, he's fast. Shit. I couldn't get prepared as he took off. Guys, that's some crazy shit. Wow. Alright guys, on the right, in the middle of Moscow district from 1950s, you got some brand new apartments, and these are expensive, more luxurious, not luxurious but expensive. Rich people, they might live here as well, of course. They can have the top floors, I don't know, you know, penthouse suites. I think we're gonna, let's guys go across actually, because here we're gonna have a section of trees, and which is beautiful, but I want to have a lot of eye candy for you guys. American engines, yeah. I'm really bad with cars, by the way. Again, there's another hero military glory, city of military. It's called Rostov-na-Donu. Rostov-on-Don. Trump Towers. By the way, check out Trump, Igor in Russia. You should see the video. I made a little video about all his visits to Russia. And also his plans with Moscow, with Trump Tower being planned to Moscow. Check out the video. Go to Kizil. Quit showing one or two cities in Russia. I can go anywhere. I just was in other city as well. But you know, if you pay the money, I can go to anywhere you like. Just, you know, you can use super chats. 70% of it is gonna come to me. So you check out the tickets to Kizil and I'll do it. Notice hotels included. And I have been to 40/50 cities so far. So do my best I can. Annoying these people who come, go there and there. I go anywhere. I just came from another city, which is how many times, man? I don't know. This is 7 million. That one was 200,000. So yeah. And I want to live in St. Petersburg, but my favorite city is probably way smaller than St. Pete, without quote unquote the wealth. Cheboksary, for example. All right, guys, moving on. We are far on Moskovsky, guys. Moskovsky district, Moskovsky prospect. 206. Moskva Vladivostok restaurant. Cool. Love the designs. Yeah. Your name probably triggered that song, so it's your fault. Guys, yeah, clean, no graffiti, that's normal for most of the cities. Some of the cities I have seen more graffiti was like maybe Samara, maybe a little bit in Pskov, but nothing compared to the graffiti hell you see in advanced Europe. Are you Russian? I'm Russian with Finnish roots, born in Soviet Latvia, living in Finland, dreaming to live in Russia. Visit towns in Russia, I think that would be interesting, experiencing. Yes, check out my channel, check out the Google map link in the description, guys. Open it with a browser, not the app. You can check out any place or just Google, search on YouTube Igor in Russia and type the city. I've been to quite a lot of places. This is an old historical thing that hasn't been in use for decades. Water fountain, maybe for dogs, I don't know. Shoot a spider web. And yeah, guys, my favorites are St. Pete. St. Petersburg has a special place for me, but I love especially cities way further, not super advanced, and they're usually way more interesting in a way that people are maybe more simplistic in a positive way. I mean, cities they really appreciate, they don't expect you to visit those cities, and it's easy to go around the places in those cities. It's very different, but it's almost packed. But for example, St. Pete and Moscow are massive cities. Yeah, I hear a lot about like New York status. New York is great because of the propaganda in movies for decades. And basically, without that, it's not necessarily as, same thing with Moscow. People are amazed by Moscow. Of course, the images, but especially like Kremlin, because Kremlin is the one thing you know about Russia. So when you go there, you'd be like amazed. But when in fact, I would say Palace Square has more history even here in St. Petersburg, with Romanovs families living at the Winter Palace, all the events, revolutions, all of that. But, it's different to everybody. So guys, I think let's go here right now. Hello, Los Angeles. Man, LA also. By the way, LA has some epic locations, but of course it's also super epic because of all the movies and all the pop culture. Even I would want to go there. You got a Venice area, which was also designed by, I forgot who was the father of the idea, but he was designing that area, Venice in LA, and he only achieved a part of his plans. And That's what I know. I watch a lot of history about American cities, etc. And but speaking of Venice, St. Petersburg is called Northern Venice for the same reason, except that it's massive and it's living up to the hype. Miami in the house. Guys, remember to subscribe. I'm a foreigner in Russia. I explore Russia, filming you all this stuff. Is that a promotion or what is it? Somebody's bag there. Yeah, it's promotion, I think. Ozone. Silk. Saying super. What? That's weird. Wow. Look at that. I'm from Finland, but I was born in Soviet Latvia, and I have Russian roots with Finnish roots, Finnish-Russian roots. This is the best place on earth. One of them. I really miss going to Tatarstan, Russia. Really miss it. Guys, look at this. Simply epic. Oh, Cafe Pilmen. That is probably a good spot. That is probably a freaking good spot to go in. Let me show you quickly. Let me just show you Cafe Pilmeni. Pilmen. I just ate. I don't feel like eating. You're gonna be. But let me just see. Oh, it smells good. It's like this. First. It's probably one lady show or two. One man show, one lady show. I wasn't gonna eat, I just wanted to peep in. But it smelled really good. It's probably a place for, because there's a lot of work jobs here. There's a lot of jobs here, so it's probably like, you know, in Russia they're called business lunch, which means you get a cheap price for, you know, for people working basically during the daytime. They offer from 10 to like, I don't know, 2 p.m. Nice dog. Yeah, look like it. I love those type of places. And we got some stores here. This is Salon Krasоты, beauty salon, Mara. But it's nothing small around here. I'm just on the side street, which is great. Oh man, courtyards. I love courtyards. I love absolutely. Guys, I'm sharing the stuff that I love the most, except that I'm narrating this whole thing. This is Russia, guys. St. Petersburg, Moscow district, south of St. Petersburg. I'm gonna see something epic right now. Yeah, Patty. Who's your favorite? Who you watch? I love how the city maintains a lot of old trees instead of cutting them. Yes. And these are actually built when these areas were built. Because the new place, I'm gonna show you maybe today an area which is way newer. Or maybe I'll go to the city center, I'm not sure. Not sure. I'm very tired, guys. Oh, I think this is Dom Sovetov for. Hold up, let me see. You're gonna see something epic right now. Oh, Teremok, little kiosk, Teremok. Blini, Russian fast food chain. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Anybody who visits Russia loves it, period. There's no second opinions to that. It's like 100% guaranteed. Everybody's amazed, everybody's shocked about the beauty, about the people, how nice they are, how how affordable it is for foreigners especially. What else? The possibilities going from city to culture to nature, you know, to history, everything in one place. And you can change regions just like this, going from here to Siberia to Urals to Caucasus. It's amazing. The best friends is because of politics, simple as that, because of NATO, etc. Simple as that. Check it out, I did not know it. Guys, here is the building which was not here back then. This is historical bunker. I've never been here, never noticed it. Check this out. So this is a bunker, and it's also decorated because it's like a memorial. But there's quite a few of these in the south of St. Petersburg and southwest. This is a bunker. Not bunker, it's a dot, which is fire position. Permanent fire position, that's what it's called. Check it out. Wow. Right in front of these, I think it's Dom Sovetov. God. It's spring, summer, yes, it's hot in the summer. St. Petersburg is a bit more windy maybe. Guys, let me show you from here. Absolutely gorgeous place. You can feel the might of different eras of Russia right here. Now it's spring and it's almost 20 degrees, but a week ago when I arrived it was snowstorming. World War II Memorial, yes. But it's memorial, but it's actual bunker. That's the actual fire position. It's like real. You're gonna see a lot of those around here. Not in this stream though. Cynthia, no. Why I'm traveling all the time, like traveling home. I don't, of course, want it to continue. I would love there to be peace. Simple as that. I think everybody wants that. All right, guys. We're in for a treat. Yeah, the summer, it depends, of course. You can go south to Sochi where the weather is way more, okay, way hotter. Look at that, my guys. Look at this. Holy. Volna. Yeah, summer is on, the fountains are on. I think it might have turned on the 1st of May, because 1st of May is the day of beginning of the spring in Russia. Just look at this, guys. Wow. Isn't this epic, guys? And if you want to see the view from 41st floor, check out my video. 40, you can write 41 Igor in Russia, you should find this place. I filmed the view from up top. Beautiful, says Delilah. go meet Lenin. People chilling. Absolutely gorgeous. Not a lot of tourists come here except those who take their hotels here. Ecolines go into Narva, by the way, or Pskov actually. It might be, no, that one is going through Pskov. I'm pretty sure because of the timetable. Absolutely amazing spot, guys. Hope you enjoyed this stream. I'm gonna restart the new stream in a bit. Look at the view. Make sure you can use Super Chat to support my work. Sort of, yes, there's old believers of Russian Orthodox somewhere deep in Russia. They believe the old version before it was updated a bit, so they're maybe they're a bit different. They are kinda similar people. I'm not sure the details about them, but I know they are. Right now it's like it's almost 7:40. Yeah, the best way to support my channel is with a super chat. You can become a member as well. And you can also use BuyMeCoffee or PayPal. The links are in description. Back in 2019, actually, we rented Airbnb over here. That was epic. They got like frescoes on the on top floor. These are super expensive apartments, guys. It's like 90 million, maybe, I don't know. 90 million divided by 70 something, you're gonna get dollar amount. Dago, hello, DJO. Yeah, I like to come here from time to time. I really like this place. So guys, do you want to continue? Do you want to continue in Moscowsky districts with Igor, foreigner in Russia? That's me. Look at these, also the details here. Hold up, guys. Yeah, the bigger ones actually over there. I might take you there. The monument to the heroes of Leningrad. 900 days and nights of siege of Leningrad. guys. Yeah, this is a great place. They have sometimes some markets here. Winter market is here. I have shown you that. They have some events here. Back in the day, this was to be the place for parades and stuff when they were planning to make this the new center of Leningrad under Stalin's rule, but it didn't happen. Guys, make sure you subscribe. Have you already subscribed? Make sure you push like. Igor in Russia, foreigner in Russia, the one and only. Let's get going, guys. Lots of stuff. A lot of thing on my plate. Yeah, it's so clean. Anywhere you go, guys, just look at all my live streams. Unplanned, unedited. Man, what a view. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely amazing, guys. I love the atmosphere right now. Vendela, check out yesterday's last live streams to see the sunset. After this video or after today's videos, go subscribe and watch my yesterday's live stream. I showed you the sunset from the most beautiful spots in St. Petersburg, one of them. At the Gulf of Finland, the edge of St. Petersburg, you can see the beautiful sunset and the tallest building in Europe with the sunset here in St. Petersburg. I filmed it live for you guys. Much more vast as we zoom into specific areas. Yeah, for sure. People ask me, where are all the people? Even here, most people don't walk. You know, these people are maybe going to a hotel nearby, I don't know. But otherwise, everything is there. That's the main center. People from Pulkovo airport arrive here by buses. That's the Moskovsky metro station. That is also, well, everything is here, guys. So you're gonna see a lot of people here, but they're actually going to the metro or onwards, connecting spots going home. When people ask me today in previous stream, like, where are all the people? I told you, this is such a, nobody walks the way I walk here hours. They came from work or from somewhere. They have excellent connection, traffic connection, you know, everything is excellent. They don't need to walk unless they're going for a walk. And if they do, they might go into a square, which is a park, or into a bigger park, or etc. Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's absolutely, it's amazing, like, hands down amazing. I walk there in like 10 minutes and that's the spot. Then there's gonna be the sweet spot. Guys, over here, somewhere over here, I was staying at with friends and with the Airbnb back in the day. Guys, I think let's grab a coffee. I feel tired. And nobody has supported me with a cup of coffee, so please make sure you support me with a super chat or buy me coffee, link in the description. I feel tired speaking. Здравствуйте. Американо, пожалуйста, с молоком 0,2. Молоко холодное.
Приложение есть?
Нет.
Оплата?
cards. Спасибо.
Всего доброго.
До свидания. Everybody's super polite. Всего доброго. Have a nice day, or thank you for coming. That's how it is supposed to do. The market here is closing. Some dried fish and just fish. Cheers, guys. This is $2 for barista coffee. One of the best prices here in St. Pete. This is great that this is super busy spot, one of the busiest spots in St. Pete, and you can still find an easy location, just chill at the park. There are no expectations of tipping, but it's possible even on these type of, you know, fast places to get in. So basically, at restaurants, if you're not satisfied with the service, you don't tip. If you go to a proper restaurant, then you get a service that somebody actually works on you, with you throughout the day. I guess basic 10, 15, 20% is all right. As a foreigner, even more if you want to, because the prices are so cheap. Restaurant meal with an alcoholic drink would be like maybe $15. But yeah, and otherwise, you know, just some coins, basically a few cents. If you want to go give that guy, would be that totally fine. I bought this for $2. I could have given like whatever change I have, some of the change, but people are not expecting. But other thing, sometimes, let me just tell you something special. You can also sometimes in the evenings, especially, some babushkas, old ladies, which are not the sellers like in the background, they might be somewhere just standing outside the metros when people are coming home late, right? And they're selling something homemade, or maybe some socks they made, or maybe some pickles they create, or some flowers they picked up. And basically, they're not begging for anything, but what they want is to earn the money. And sometimes, often people come and buy whatever they have, even though they don't need it. It's basically to support the old lady. And if you're in Russia and you can see the lady is like fine, she's not fine. I mean, she's all right and not like trying to sell something, but just standing there with a good vibe. You can ask them how much it's gonna cost you, like $1 for something you don't need. Just take it, or say, oh, thank you so much, here's, and pay maybe even extra. And Barley Blair, thank you, man. did not know you're here. But you see, it's like we got so many views, and well, gotta try to keep making. Thank you for continuous support, my man. Hello, Jean-Marc Morel. Yeah, and in Russia, otherwise in proper restaurants, you can tip person in cash, but often you can also tip with a, if you do what I tell you to and get a SIM card and bank card, and they're gonna give you the app for the bank, you're able to tip with a certain, through the QR code as well. I don't know, is this country? This is Russia, St. Petersburg. No politics, guys. Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? I love you, won't you live in the game? So guys, this is Moscowsky metro station beneath. It doesn't have a fancy entrance because it's way underground. But otherwise, if you're in town and you're flying from St. Petersburg, let's say, well, Kaliningrad, wherever, over there is where you hop on the bus and it takes you right to the airport. They are planning a metro connection right to the airport, but this is not Moscow, so it's everything is way slower. Yeah, I know that in America it's like considered, but then again, guys, if you are thinking that's fine, why nobody's giving me a tip here? Oh, French there. I'm also working for free, guys, but I'm not complaining. I'm trying to make this so I can do more for you guys. Okay, maybe we should go to the other side. We can stay here as well. I don't want to go there. My legs are killing me, guys. Театральная касса. You can buy tickets online when you have the app, right, and the bank card. But also, this is where you can buy tickets to the theaters. Театральная касса. See, everything has gone up. 1 kilogram is $6. That's a lot. It's actually over $6. Expensive. Венская кофейня. Guys, I'm gonna show you the great memorial if you stick around with me here. I'm gonna show you the Heroes of Leningrad Memorial, which has the eternal flame inside. And yes, I have filmed that museum on my channel as well. I have showed you everything, guys. The most vast channel about travel in Russia is right here. Igor in Russia. And more cities of military glory. Arkhangelsk. Arkhangelsk. City of military glory. And that's inside already a courtyard, quiet courtyard. Guys, how many watching right now? Please let me know in the comments. This is typical. Oh, guys, I'm gonna tell you something I never told before. I found out from some channel. Hello, Ganesh. So guys, as you can see here, right? These are Soviet buildings also. This whole neighborhood is from the 50s. And I found out that they planned actually, and they're still in use, I think, even today. These places on top floor, both sides, they are planned for different artists to use as working locations. I don't think for living. Working locations. So they're like galleries, that's what you call it, right? Working galleries, working studios. So So yeah, that's the thing over there on those with the big windows, the 2-floor thing. Pretty awesome. Thumbs up. Wow, only 30 thumbs up, guys. Isn't this cool? Barley, what you think? I found out like this from us, you know, the Russian speaking channels dedicated to St. Petersburg or some other cities, they go so deep that there's so much new information for me as well. This is like a 1-floor, 2-sided shopping mall called Moskovsky. You can see it's dedicated, covered also in Victory Day coloring and decorations. Univermag. PM Cartoon, Igor, my man, hello. Blustery, what is blustery? I can only think about blistery because my feet is in blisters. There's some Lee store, by the way. Did you expect that? Galeria Magazinov, Gallery of and Wrangles. Sounds windy. If I come to St. Petersburg, can we have a meetup? Well, it depends. If I'm in the city. If I'm in the city. We got Jerry. I know this name, Jerry Weber. Donatas. Hi, what a myth, but you try not to be true about Russia. I have Russian roots. I'm mostly Russian, but I never was living in Russia, nor I was born in Russia. But living in the West, I contaminated myself with all this bullshit that you guys probably are full of. The fake propaganda about Russian and myths. So I can go on with many things, but let's say on top of my mind, one fake myth is that Russians drink vodka a lot. Not true. Even statistically, the most popular drink is beer. And one thing also, that people are not drunk everywhere. I see totally opposite from coming from Helsinki. People don't drink in public even. Only I do. Another thing, maybe Moscovites are super mad and stuff. I know they're not. They're really polite. They're busy, but they're very nice people and orderly people. What else can I come up with? I made a video with, by the way, if you know the mega biggest YouTuber Eli from Russia, I have two videos with her, interviewing her, and one thing is about their stereotypes. So search on my channel, write Igor in Russia, Eli from Russia, and you should find the videos about stereotypes where we discuss the most common stereotypes, which one are true or not. One thing is about smiling, of course. Russians don't smile for nothing, but Russians do smile, yes. They just don't do it like as a PR thing. Hello, Aizana. Wow, did expect Lee brand to be in Russia? Yes, that thing too. And Wranglers. Even I didn't see it before that. For this. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you this location here. Then I'm gonna relocate again. This is a cool cafe, by the way. China and Japanese style cafe. I remember I was there a few months ago. In the winter, yeah. I went here in the winter to show you this. Now I'm showing you again. They are preparing for the summer terraces. Hey guys, everybody, we got a musician here and more, by the way, more fountains on both sides. These sides are identical, by the way, right here. Hello, Myrtle. No, this is Russia. Out of all places, imagine that. You don't see trash, burglars, dealers, so this is not England. He's drunk, yeah, he's drunk a bit. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you this amazing spot. This place is Heroes of Leningrad Memorial. You're gonna love it. This is something massive and amazing. Hope you guys appreciate. Make sure to subscribe. And let's go. I have to go underground. The internet might break off for a second, but I'm gonna come back in 30 seconds. Summertime when the weather's hot. Freedom and happiness. Well, you be the judge of that. I don't need to tell you what you see. If you feel that that is so, like, well, go for it. I'm Russian with Finnish roots, not from Russia. Partially Russian. Happy to be. Yes. Very proud to be. All right, guys. Look at this. I'm going to show you something really, really amazing. Push like, everybody, and use Super Chat to comment, support, and here we go. Give you an answer in a bit. So this, we walk from Moskovsky station, blue line, guys. Yes, this is a sort of eternal flame as well. St. Petersburg has, well, the one in Marsfield. Yes, 900 days and nights, guys. And this is the sign, as you can see, it's a breakthrough because there was a road of life that kept the city alive. Парад Победы нет, не отменили, no. If you want to see what's inside, hold up, is it open? Ah, закрыт, закрыт. Apologies, the museum is closed for today. But you can check my channel for a visit inside. Just at nighttime, this is very beautiful, but it closes, I think, at 9. But in winter, of course. Russia has changed probably on the same level as China. Imagine 90s being crazy dangerous, run by criminals, becoming into most safe, not maybe developed in a Chinese type of way, but developed proper country, guys. And I'm not speaking any politics shit, just like from perspective of a visitor and that type of stuff. So yes, Russia has changed a lot for better. Once again, no politics, no comments on politics. Yes, and this is almost the edge of the city, a little bit further, and starts the highway basically. So we are on the very south, at this point, very south of the city. All right, one more turn, guys. Just look at the view over there. It's amazing. Did you enjoy that? There's on both sides more workers creating weapons for the front, soldiers fighting, young kids, check it out, women and men, boys and men, wives and husbands. there's actually more bunkers. Hold up, I think in that direction or there. I'm not sure. I think it's here. So I have filmed those two on my channel, but we're not able to go there from here. We have to go back. So let's go back, friends. So powerful, guys, so powerful. Город-герой Leningrad, Hero City Leningrad, that's what it says. And there's the official symbol, yes. It's here because that's the entrance into the city from the airport. And inside this building beneath us is a museum that I have filmed. It's free entrance, I think. Check out my channel, Heroes of Leningrad. I think you should find it like this. And here you can see the hero cities of Great Patriotic War, which is World War II. This is one side. Murmansk, Moskva. There's also candy. I think it's a Russian tradition for the fallen ones to leave at their, at their graves. Traurная flower and some candy. Sometimes a vodka, just to put it. Kiev, Minsk, Volgograd, which used to be Stalingrad, and here, of course, and Odessa. I don't know why there's so much for Odessa. Because there was a memorial for the events, I think. There's more on the other side, but let's continue, guys. And I don't know, is it seasonal, but they play very touching music, classical music here. Thank you, Donatas. Appreciate it. Hardest working YouTuber, content creator. And here are by the way, and here are all the cities of military glory. Yes. That's why they have the coat of arms. Kerch. I cannot read because it's backwards from this where I'm standing. And this here, guys, is a huge traffic circle. Yeah, no politics. That's the way to, stop all the positiveness about people and traveling. Politics, they try to include that for their own ends meet. Here's pictures from the siege of Leningrad. 1 million. was on the ground. All right, guys. Gonna be heading back. I might change locations for you guys. I think we had a super interesting day. Consider becoming a member. Also use Super Chat to support my channel during the stream and after. Buy Me Coffee, PayPal. I appreciate the support. I do this full time for you guys. Oh my God, look at this here. It's absolutely stunning. And we are on the edge of the city. All right, guys. I'm gonna change position and restart the stream. Let's take a 5, okay? Take a break. See you soon. And this is St. Petersburg, Russia. I have to come back in a bit. So subscribe, all right? It's free. All right. Thanks everybody for joining in, and see you soon. I'll be back today.